It's us. Well, hello Walkwatchers, how you doing? And welcome back to another one of our videos. Today I am about to conquer Eagle Mountain. Yes, indeed, this is the triumphal return to Eagle Mountain. You'll probably remember from our last video that Matthew and I tried to go up the Red Moss River and across to Finleave and on to Eagle Mountain. But this time I've got Andrew McNair with me, all the way over from London, originally from here though. And this time we had a more conventional route. So this video is a little trail guide, and so you'll see the map down in the right hand corner every now and again showing you the route as we walk it. The first thing to do for us was to wind our way up zigzag right across the top of Pigeon Rock Mountain. You like it?
Really like it.
So,
I like this sort of
it's cool, right? So that's down to Kilkeel and along.
Yeah.
That's our mountain there.
Okay.
So that wee pimple on the top, if you can see it, that's Eagle.
Right.
We're going to go down here
Yeah.
and see that zigzag.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to go up that along the cliff edge. So we're going to get great views of the valley
Yeah.
right up onto the top. Nice.
I like that.
What you can't see behind the sheep, the other side of this mountain, is the next mountain.
Yeah.
So where this comes down quite steeply into what they call the Windy Gap. So this is the Windy Gap River down here,
Yeah.
or the Pigeon Rock River. And so you'll get another mountain here which divides the river, and then onto the back end of this mountain, and then back down in.
Great. That's a good route. So why do we get down? Do we just go straight?
Pretty much. Look at us there. Slievemoughanmore. So we're coming down off that
Yeah.
into the Windy Gap, which is that wee valley, and then up onto the top of that and over.
Right. Okay. That looks good.
So now we're on the other side of the valley. It's again another path that winds its way back and forward up onto the top of Eagle Mountain. This is taking us up above the cliffs that overlook the Great Gully and that valley with the Windy Gap River and Pigeon Rock River in it. Now while we're here and taking a break, let me give you some of the stats. We were walking to Eagle Mountain in this video in the Mourne Mountains. Eagle Mountain is 638 metres, and it took us 2.5 hours to walk from the Moyad Road over to the top of Eagle Mountain. The total walking time, 4 hours, 23,815 steps, a distance of 12.6 kilometres and an average pace of 3.5 kilometres an hour. Now, as you can see, it was a beautiful sunny day, probably around 7 degrees, but about 2 degrees on the peaks. Andrew McNair, as I said, was over from London and came to visit and walk with me in the mountains. And we parked at Washable Pens Registers on what, 3 words? Great. thank you so much for clicking on our video today. I know that you had loads of others that you could have chosen. But listen, why don't you give us a wee subscribe and then keep in contact with us. There are plenty more titles here on the channel to have a nosy at. So right about here is a good place to sort of show you where Matthew and I walked in the last video. We made it to about that dip there where I'm pointing out, but we walked right across that bluff from this gully here, which is the Red Moss River. Unfortunately, we didn't make it that day, ran out of time. Okay, pushing on towards the summit now, chasing this poor wee sheep that thinks we're coming to eat it. But beautiful views down over the valley of Slievemoughanmore and Pigeon Rock Mountain, and even out over the valley here towards Slievemoughan, and even way off in the distance there, Donard, and closer to home, Slievemough. But look at these views. Well, hello Walkwatchers, and welcome back to another one of our videos. Today I'm about to conquer Eagle Mountain. You know that Matthew and I tried to come up the other way the last time, and that was a bit of a disaster, unfortunately, but today we're going to do it. Today I also have Andy with me. Andrew comes all the way over from London. Well, he doesn't, he lives here, but hello.
Hello.
How
Hello.
are you?
I'm very well, very well.
Good.
We've just had a bit of a break, so
We have
needed to get some food in us, and that's given us sustenance for the next
a
big climb.
well-earned cheese sandwich.
I know. I was just saying to you before we had it, like the most basic food when you're on a hike can taste like gourmet 5-star meals.
And it was. I had a chocolate bar, and it was fantastic.
A protein chocolate bar.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you need your nourishment. You need
you do.
sustenance.
Some nuts. Get some nuts.
So anyway, today we have come all the way over from the Moyad Road, and we have come across Pigeon Mountain, down into the valley and up onto Eagle Mountain, and now we're heading for the summit. We'll cross back onto Slievemoughanmore, back onto Pigeon before dropping back down to the Moyad Road. Hopefully, that's the plan. We're
How long have we been going for, Alyn?
only a couple of hours so far. Yeah, so we're
made good progress.
We've done all right. We've done okay.
Doing all right.
So far. Anyway, stay with us for the journey. Yeah, that is spectacular. Okay, nice. And there it is, Eagle Mountain. I love that. Look at this view. This is spectacular, isn't it? So that's hand, yes, that's stunning, isn't it? I'm so glad we're getting these good views today. Yeah, this is great. The weather was just so clear and so beautiful that we just spent some time taking in those views. Then it was down the wall. This isn't the Mourne Wall, by the way, this is the Battle Estate Wall. Down into the little col between Eagle Mountain and Slievemoughanmore, and that's called the Windy Gap, and here we are at the Windy Gap, just crossing over before enduring this really steep climb up Slievemoughanmore. And you don't need to see that, it wasn't very pleasant. I must admit I did struggle a wee bit going up here. out on Slievemoughanmore only long enough to get some water, and then it was down to where the Rowan Tree River starts at the Bat Estate wall there between Pigeon and Slievemoughanmore, and then it was up onto the top of Pigeon and over to its high point before carrying on down the wall, heading towards the car park. So what do we want to do?
We could probably start going diagonally down towards there.
Yeah.
And make our way across.
So we're now walking parallel with the Moyad Road, the right hand buttresses that set of cliffs on Pigeon Rock Mountain up to our right. We're aiming for the van. We are nearly home. There it is. This has been the Walkwatchers walk of Eagle Mountain from the Moyad Road. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then don't forget to like and subscribe. And in the meantime, get your boots on, go outside, go exploring, and I'll see you again next time.